Welcome back to our new video, Healthcare Scams. Right now, there's a nasty virus spreading, and I'm not talking about the flu. It's the epidemic of healthcare scams, and trust me, it's way more contagious than the common cold. Unfortunately, this isn't a problem that magically disappears with a squirt of hand sanitizer. It's a global issue, affecting people of all ages, backgrounds, and even professions. These scams are becoming increasingly sophisticated, preying on our fears and exploiting our trust in the healthcare system. Think about it. When we're worried about our health or the health of our loved ones, we're vulnerable. We're more likely to let our guard down and fall for a convincing pitch, and that's exactly what these scammers are banking on. They're counting on us being too distracted by medical jargon and insurance forms to notice the red flags waving right in our faces. But here's the good news. Just like with any virus, knowledge is power. The more we know about these scams, how they operate and what to look out for, the better equipped we are to protect ourselves. So consider this your crash course in healthcare scam self-defense, because the only thing worse than getting sick is getting scammed while you're down. From patients to executives, everyone's a target. Here's the thing about healthcare scams, they don't discriminate. It's like a terrible buffet where everyone's invited and the food is guaranteed to give you a bad case of fraud. Patients are often targeted with fake cures, bogus treatments, and phony insurance schemes. Imagine getting a call offering a miracle cure for a chronic illness. Sounds too good to be true. That's because it probably is. But it's not just patients who need to be vigilant. Healthcare workers, the very people we trust with our well-being, are also susceptible. They might be tricked into revealing sensitive patient information or fall victim to phishing attacks disguised as official communications. Imagine clicking on a link in an email that looks like it's from your hospital's IT department, only to have your entire computer system held hostage by ransomware. Not exactly the kind of bedside manner anyone wants to experience. And if you think executives are immune, think again. They're often the prime targets of business email compromises where scammers impersonate CEOs or other high-ranking officials to authorize fraudulent wire transfers. So, whether you're wearing scrubs, a suit, or just your comfy pajamas, remember, no one is safe from the long reach of healthcare scams. Unmasking common healthcare scam techniques. So, how do these cunning con artists actually pull it off? Well, let's just say they've got more tricks up their sleeves than a magician at a children's party. One of the oldest tricks in the book is phishing, and no, we're not talking about casting a line into a river. This type of phishing involves casting out bait in the form of emails or text messages, often designed to look like they're from a legitimate healthcare provider, insurer, or government agency. But here's where things get really sneaky. Scammers are now using artificial intelligence to take their deception to a whole new level. We're talking about AI-powered phone scams, where those automated calls we all know and loathe have become so sophisticated that they can mimic real human voices. They might even use voice cloning technology to impersonate someone you know and trust, like a doctor or a family member. And if that wasn't enough, they're using something called phone number masking to make it look like the call is coming from a local or familiar number, even though it's actually originating from who knows where. Then there are the scams specifically designed to target families of patients in intensive care units. Imagine the stress and worry of having a loved one in critical condition and then receiving a call demanding immediate payment for an urgent, supposedly uncovered medical procedure. These scammers prey on the emotional vulnerability of families during a crisis, using high-pressure tactics and threats to extort money. They might even provide fake bank account details or demand payment through untraceable methods like gift cards or wire transfers. Red alert. Recognizing the warning signs of a scam. Alright, so we've established that these healthcare scammers are about as subtle as a kick in the shins. But how can we, the unsuspecting public, learn to spot their sneaky tactics before it's too late? Well, the first rule of thumb is this. If it feels off, it probably is. Trust your gut instinct. If something seems too good to be true or just plain fishy, it's best to err on the side of caution. When it comes to emails and text messages, always double-check the sender's address. Look for any misspellings, grammatical errors, or suspicious characters that might indicate a fake domain name. And never, ever click on a link or open an attachment from an unknown or untrusted source. It's like opening a door for a stranger in a dark alley. You never know what you're going to get. Another red flag is a sense of urgency. Scammers love to create a false sense of panic, hoping you'll act impulsively without thinking things through. They might say things like, "Your account has been compromised," or "You must act now to avoid losing your coverage." Don't fall for it. Take a deep breath and remember, legitimate organizations will never pressure you into making immediate decisions or sharing sensitive information over the phone or through email. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our YouTube channel, Into the World, for more informative and interesting videos. See you on a next video.